你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
Recently, I believe that many fans have discovered that Xiao Zhan has recorded 6 shows in the same style. Among them, there are interviews, special effects, and the girlfriend's perspective clip that we are very familiar with. Similarly, in these programs, we saw an interview. Xiao Zhan talked about 5 works. It can be called the best of these programs, and it is also an outstanding work. And this look is the blue T-shirt look that we are very familiar with now. Speaking of which, Xiao Zhan's exposure was relatively high during this period. Not only does it have the remaining warmth of the drama Please Advise Me for the Rest of My Life, many viewers began to play second and third brushes, and there were many interviews and new materials by Xiao Zhan emerging one after another. For the majority of Xiao Zhan fans, it seems to be a New Year atmosphere. After all, many people have experienced no news of any materials for more than 10 or 20 days in a row. In contrast, it is like a sky and an underground. After synthesizing, we found that it turned out that there is a set of styles, which is an absolute king style, which has appeared countless times. Followed Xiao Zhan for interviews, and also shot a lot of new short films. It is completely comparable to the famous scene of dozens of interviews in the style of the propaganda period of Jushen. Actor Xiao Zhan's filming experience and cognitive thinking can be seen from this. However, let's get down to business. Let's take a look at the 6 programs recorded by Xiao Zhan's same style. I don't know if you still have an impression in front of the screen. The Girlfriend's Perspective short film that Xiao Zhan first recorded wearing this blue T-shirt. Before you go to work, make breakfast and remind you not to wash the dishes. Furthermore, Xiao Zhan himself recorded the laughter challenge, that is, through special effects, to change the facial features, so as to hold back the laughter, and then Xiao Zhan's studio in order to pick up the burden of idols for the boss. A clip of a behind-the-scenes laughing video recorded. Then, there are the 2 interviews we are familiar with, the one recorded for Sohu Video, one is the one recorded for Tencent Video WETF. And the last program, it is a short film of Xiao Zhan getting fat through special effects released by Xiao Zhan Studio. It's the same as the laughter challenge, it's a way to play with the 5 senses, and such an amazing operation, most people dare not play. For example, Xiao Jing, mainly can't bear to look directly. As for the Xiao Zhan talks about 5 works mentioned in the title of this article, it was the interview that Xiao Zhan recorded in this look. These 5 works are Please Advise Me for the Rest of My Life, Ace Army, Yugu Yao Yao, The Sea in the Dream and the drama Dream Like a Dream. Have to say, compared to some recent interviews in other categories, Xiao Zhan's interview is quite full. The fields involved are so wide and there are so many things disclosed, it's so engrossing, it's no wonder that many fans call it the most recent interview. Finally, it is worth mentioning that, in the interview, Xiao Zhan talked about the sense of gap during the performance of Dream Like a Dream. I think it comes out naturally, rather than deliberately wanting to join the creation. So in the back, in fact, it is more to relax. It will feel that the time interval and the gap are getting bigger and bigger, and you can do more things in the gap. It's not so grand scene, there is only that kind of warm and jade-like meeting. Actor Xiao Zhan's filming experience and cognitive thinking can be seen from this.